What's up, my fellow legendaries? Rainquaza here, and today I have some post-commentated cat for you. I got into first gen while I was away. Well, I mean, I had the idea to get into it while he was away, so when I came back, I made a third gen team. I basically built him the car on the way home. These two Pokemon here, Gyarados and Zapdos, I put on the team later because the team needed help. But these four were gonna be in these three battles. There's also a Slowbro and a Snorlax. So, hang on. Okay, as I was saying, I'm just gonna run through the team I currently have here. I'm the Executor of Megatrain, Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, and Psychic. It's worth mentioning that EVs are automatically maxed out, and there's no items or abilities in first gen. So I get to avoid that whole thing. So that's great. Also, in these videos, I don't have Leech Seed, I have Toxic, because I didn't realize that Toxic doesn't seem to rack up on PL. Also, Pokemon Showdown, Wrap also doesn't work. Like, it's supposed to rack up when they use attacks, but that makes everything super confusing for when they switch out. I think if they switch into Toxic, it doesn't seem to work properly. So I gave it Leech Seed. Tansy also had Toxic, but I switched it over to Thunder Wave. It's an incredibly good Pokemon this gen, because special was one stat. So instead of just simply having the frickin' 105 base 105 special defense, I think it was higher than, it actually has special attack too. So it's like, what's a good special sweeper that we could say? Something like, it's frail, a glass cannon. I want to say Electivire, but that's because Electivire is so bad. But really, something like Zapdos, I believe. Yeah. Zapdos is a pretty frail glass cannon, except has a solid special defense. I mean, it has pitiful defense. Well, it doesn't have the worst defense in this gen, but I digress. Might as well continue. And then I have Persian, Slash, Bubble Beam, Thunderbolt, Hyper Beam. It's worth mentioning that Hyper Beam is special in this gen. I mean, physical in this gen. Because it's before the physical special split, so certain types are physical, certain types are special. Also, Slash has a 99.6% chance to crit it on every fully evolved Pokemon except Parasect, but Persian gets stabbed on it. Also gets stabbed on Hyper Beam, which has something like a 45 to, I don't remember exactly. It's some like godly crit chance, like I think it's like over a 50% chance to crit. Also, when you kill a Pokemon with Hyper Beam, you don't have to recharge next turn. As long as you knock him out, you don't have to recharge. So I wanted to test that because it's the only real Pokemon that gets stabbed off Slash, aside from Farfetch'd, which Farfetch'd is pitiful. Oh my gosh, Farfetch'd. Even in Gen 1. I got my personal Rhydon set. I got Earthquake, Rock Slide, Body Slam, and Substitute. I run Body Slam for paralysis, and its special is so pitiful. Special stat's so pitiful. It's not even worth running. I mean, its attack is so strong. Its special attack is so... What's special? It's one stat. It's so low. It's not even worth running Fire Blast or Surf. Surf doesn't even one-shot Rhydon, because as opposing Rhydons or Golems has pitiful defense, and Fire Blast is such a gimmicky move. Does nothing to Executor. Yeah, running Earthquake, and then, so Body Slam is to hopefully paralyze, and then Rock Slide is for flinching and doing a ton of damage, and Earthquake is the strongest move coming from a first-gen Pokemon. Aside from a move of a drawback like Hyper Beam or Double Edge, coming from Tauros or something like that. Well, I mean, Dragonite had higher attack, but there's no real good first-gen move. It's like Fly. Like, Fly is the only stab move, physical stab move, because Dragon type was special this generation. Okay, that's enough ranting. You understand. Also, Wrap doesn't work on Pokemon Showdown, which is worth mentioning. So, let's go into game 1. Like I said, I have Slowbro, which has Amnesia, gives it +2 special attack and special defense, like simple Swoobat does, except it has godly stats. Again, like I said, EVs are maxed out, there's no abilities, there's no items, so yeah, it's pretty much a straightforward game, which makes most games really good. Hang on. Let's reset that and turn the music off. Sorry if I killed your ears. So I lead off with Chansey because Chansey's actually a good Pokemon, and she goes off Snorlax. I fire off an Ice Beam because I was low on time when I was doing this. I had like 30 seconds left. So I just clicked the first move I saw, which was Ice Beam. And then I just Toxic him, and he kills me with Hyper Beam because it's a physical move. He doesn't have to be charged because he killed me, so I go right into my Rhydon, which he doesn't have Surf, thank goodness. So I was like, I don't think he has Surf. I'll go right for a Substitute, which makes for some interesting moves. He goes for Growth. And I go for the Body Slam, trying to get a Paralysis. I do get a Paralysis in the very first one, so I go right for the Rock Slide, which I misses. And he goes for Solar Beam, which I'm fine with, as long as he goes for Solar Beam. So it does nothing, then he has to charge. He actually doesn't get Paraflinch, which surprised me, but I'm like, your only move seems to be Solar Beam, so I'm fine. He gets to use Solar Beam again. Still not getting Parahaxed, but I'm behind the sub. I got some solid HP, and I'm in a good position. Also, someone forgets that Levitate is, since there's no abilities, Levitate isn't in effect. So it doesn't even break my sub because I have a huge HP stack because everything's maxed out. And I kill it with frickin' Earthquake. Right here is when I get to be... I'm like, what are you doing? Because he could go into his Snorlax and break my sub. Well, he doesn't have a Surf, I see, but still. You could break my sub, then go into Articuno after I kill you. Well, instead, you're letting me go for a Stab Rock Slide, which has 90% accuracy. That's super powerful. Now you still don't go into your frickin' Snorlax, and since all stats are maxed out, I go for a Body Slam, get the Paralysis, and then get the kill him with Earthquake. So, let's have a recap there. Okay, so I managed to kill 4 Pokemon in 12 turns with just Rhydon. Because the Wax didn't really matter. Cause, well, a bit of help from Chansey because sacking and stuff. And it ends up, I do 75%. So I killed 4 and 3/4 Pokemon. At this point, I can just go for Slash, kill it, because high crit chance. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. So I go right for Slash, and basically at this point it's GG. I go for Hyper Beam. It's stronger than a crit Slash, and it has a decent crit chance. So yeah, that was game 1. So yeah, let's reset this. Oops. Ow, ow. Jeez, I'm sorry. Oh. So he goes for Ice Beam, he crits me, at least he doesn't freeze, because freeze lasts forever in this game. Okay, I'm on this side, sorry. I don't think I told you about in the first game. Hang on. No, I was on the right side. Now I'm on the opposite side. So, hang on. Where are you setting that? Okay, so he leads off with Dragonite, I lead off with Chansey. I'm like, it's time for a super effective Ice Beam, might as well just go for it. I get a crit, but I don't freeze, which is fine. I get Toxic off, because Chansey doesn't have Natural Cure, he gets Thunder Wave off. Chansey's pretty slow anyway, so it's fine. He goes into a Slowbro, and I go out into my Snorlax. So, he decides he wants to switch, which is smart. But so I do a decent amount of damage with Body Slam, but then I go sad-faced when he gets Rock Slide, doesn't get the flinch. I go for Surf, but it doesn't kill. I got like, well, I don't know if max damage is really a thing in this generation, but if it says, yeah. And then he crits me, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But I'm like, yeah, fine. And then he kills me off with Psychic, which I would have been able to be a decent percentage if he didn't crit me. Now he goes for Explosion, and I live on 0.3%. It says that, but I literally lived on 2 HP, which is a lot less than that. And he says that while asking why I live on 1% when he crit me to make me live on 1%. So I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Then I couldn't heal myself off, and I lose my chances. So it's not looking, it looks like it's a pretty even matchup right now. I feel like at this point, I'll go right for Amnesia. I have Rest. I'm in a good position. He's not. His Thunderbolt's doing nothing. He gets to Para, which makes me like, oh my gosh. Oh, well. And then he soft boils. I'm just like, if I get 2 amnesias and rest, I'm in a good position. But I'm getting parahacks. I'm like, if he crits me, I'm going to be mad because I'm going to basically lose. If he doesn't crit me and I can heal off, I'm in a good position. Except he has... Why does it say he has 2 Dragonites down here? He doesn't have 2 Dragonites. I think the last thing is Taurus. Yeah, it is. This is glitched up. I don't know. What if I guess if there's a lead Dragonite, he glitches it up? I don't know. Maybe first gen's just messed up. I switch into this, and then I'm instantly told from Crobat that Taurus is known to have Ice Beam, but apparently this one doesn't. And we each get a crit. He crit like everything this game. I'm like, I'm not in the best position, but I'm pretty sure Persian outspeeds. Yeah. Because I was looking into Taurus, and I'm like, Persian's faster. At this point, I should be fine. I should be able to fire off a Hyper Beam and kill. Oh, I just went for Slash just to test damage rolls. Even though I hit the last one, I guess I wanted to test the water. Then I crit him with Hyper Beam, which I really doubt mattered because it does a bit more damage than it has a bit more base power than Slash and damage rolls and stuff. Now he does a dumb play and goes for Hyper Beam and doesn't kill me. I misclicked Hyper Beam. I clicked it. Then I clicked Cancel. Then I clicked Slash. But then a few seconds later it registered as Hyper Beam. I'm like, what? I didn't click that. So but I get lucky here and he just randomly clicks a move. He doesn't go for Hyper Beam, which would easily kill me because I have a super high attack stat. I mean, Dragon has a super high attack stat. And now I get to kill him. And I don't have to recharge. It says must recharge, but I really don't have to. I guess you guys saw that. Now I can go right for Thunderbolt, which does a decent chunk. A reasonable chunk, based on how low stats Persian has. Well, I don't think it has that low stats in that game. Executor I wish was a lot better. I miss my Sleep Powder. He hits his Thunder Wave. I get first turn paralyzed, letting him sit up. And I landed after that one. I was like, and then I go for Mega Drain. He actually gets a lot of sleep turns, but I find it's fair because I got a lot of hacks. I can get parahaxed constantly and stuff. And I believe I get a crit with the next one. Now he gets the 4 turn sleep but he wouldn't be able to move on the 5th turn. So he got 4 to 5 turns of sleep. That's what happened. He got 4 to 5 turns of sleep, but he wouldn't have been able to move on the next one, so that crit actually didn't matter. Why is that Dragonite still... Wow. And he got really mad right afterwards. So that's the thing. And now here's the last game. Okay, let's make sure I turn the music off this time. Whoops. I thought that was out of the screen. Apparently not. So this game actually I do have my Gyarados team. This was actually a really good game. So I believe he has a YouTube channel. If you want to link yourself in the description, bro, go ahead. I believe he said that he was going to make one, and I got a new subscriber like an hour later. So I think he has a YouTube, but I'm not honestly sure because people who don't have like subs, it doesn't show me if they what their channel is. So first turn, I switch right into my Chansey, and he goes for Thunderbolt. This was actually a really good game. Now he hits Hypnosis. I was like, okay. I think there's like a 70% chance to sleep, and I was like, I might as well just stay in. I can get soft foiled off, but I didn't expect to get this many turns of sleep. So it's pointless here. I'm just sitting in here sleeping. I wake up. He misses. I get Ice Beam. I don't freeze him. Then I should have went for soft boil there, but I was hoping he'd miss another one. Now I really should switch out, but I stay in it. Well, I don't know why. I think I was trying to soft boil to get to a good percentage to take hits. But I see what his pattern is. So I wake up here. He hits Hypnosis. He seems to want to go for Thunderbolt. I was like, he's either going to go Thunderbolt or Dream Eater. I don't think he has a grass move. Mega Drain. So I take a chance, and I go for Earthquake. He switches in. Why is his Blastoise called Leon? Oh, from Ninja Turtles. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, yeah. And Gyarados actually has a lot of special. which surprises people, and I actually get for sub up, and I go for surf, which doesn't do a lot. Now I decide I just might as well just switch back into Rhydon. Rhydon and some of the best synergy in the world is between Gyarados and Rhydon, because Rhydon can't take water moves. Gyarados has actually has a godly special stat. It's actually the same as Starmie's, which is pretty surprising because people use Starmie all the time. And even has better attack, which is why I run Hyper Beam on him just for kills. He gets a para, no big deal. I'm slow anyway. Well, you crit me. Did I para him? No. Oh, it gets Psyche. That's cool. Oh, I wonder if Ditto's actually good in this generation. I feel like it's not that great because it's probably really slow. And it probably doesn't work against ghost types for some reason. I don't get the pair, which made me really happy. And I missed the Hyper Beam, which is fine. Well, it didn't really mix, it just didn't affect him. And he para crits me, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm like, he's like, I'll just Sleep Fire this. I think I'm running Leech Seed now. I think I go for Leech Seed. No, not here. I think I go for it next. Yeah. But, so yeah, I get a bit of HP back. I believe he switches. I think I switched too. Yeah, I switch into my Gyarados, which is a much better position for me. I go for Thunderbolt just to test. Actually, Gyarados has a lot of moves. It gets Blizzard, which is like 90 PP. 90 accuracy. It gets Thunderbolt. It gets Hydro Pump and Surf. I'm running Hydro Pump because it has more power. And I ran Sub in this battle, but I'm going to start running Hyper Beam. Like, I put it on the set because it has an even higher attack than it has special attack. And if its special attack is higher than freaking Starmie, I just went right here. I'm trying to freeze him because freeze lasts forever in this generation. Apparently, he can't touch me. But then he reveals that he has Seismic Toss. So I don't know. Maybe he thought I don't know. I honestly don't know. I crit him here, which actually sort of did matter because he went for Seismic Toss again. It wouldn't quite kill me, but yeah. I save Gyarados for later. I decide, I'll just sack my Chansey. It actually lives, but special drops. And then I decide, I don't know what he's going to go for, but I might as well just save it. Then Crobat reminded me that it's my sleep fodder, which, if it's asleep, I can easily deal. I can deal with Gengar easier. So yeah, that's why I did that weird, like, switching around. Now, I goes for Hyper Beam, but frickin' Executor is bulky as crap. I got paralyzed here, but well, I would have went for Psychic. Now I decided it's a good chance to switch into my Gyarados since he's asleep, which lets me set up a position where I'm in a good position. He's like, I don't want to sack my Snorlax, I'll sack this guy. Then I switch back into my Executor, because he can't really touch me, as we've seen before. He can't put me to sleep, he can't do anything. He crits me, I forget what I go for. I go for Elite Seed, predicting his switch. Then I go for Psychic. And I lower his special, so if he leaves it in, he dies. Which he wants to switch out because it's Sleep Fodder. He sacks his Clone Master. And this game was actually an incredibly good game. It just, Executor actually does a crap ton of work here. So yeah. Let's see, what's happening here? Oh, he's sleeping, and he's sleeping still. And I killed him. Now it's he should have went into his Alakazam, honestly, because he might have been able to do something with it, with pairs and stuff. But he just misses the kill. And now, it's just freaking Executor is so bulky. Now, I didn't expect him to go for sub. He should have went for substitute instead of sacking Mr. Gengar. Because that might have given it a better position, but right here, I can just continuously go for Drill Pecks. He actually crits me, eventually. I go for a Thunderbolt, which I got a crit. I don't know if it actually mattered. I was testing the water because I was predicting him going for a Reflect. I'm like, I can switch up. At this point, I'd kill either way. I don't know why he keeps subbing, because then he goes for Recover to see how much mine does. Drill Peck does a lot, and then he's like, keeps recovering? No, I paralyze him. Then I decide to be a total ass, and I Mimic to get his Recover, but then he crits me, and I'm like, oh wow. But then I can just switch into my Persian and kill it with a Stab Hyper Beam. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you like this. I'm going to keep doing this because I really enjoy first gen. Because crits are actually based on speeds, not quite as much hacks. Well, Sort of is. So let me know if you like this video. Drop a like, rate, and comment, subscribe, do your thing. Let me know. Comment, like say, oh, I want more of this. Or whatever. I'm doing this thing right here just to see if I can actually move that screen, which I actually can. So that's pretty cool. Peace, YouTube.